I think we are live. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I hope y'all are doing amazing today. So, Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is the theme. Hold on, wait, because some of you might not know who I am. So, hey, y'all. I'm Esty Marie. I have done a few different IMO series for the spoken word series, and I just love, love, love Vanja. I just love the community, the space, all of the things for those who do not know. And I believe there's a link in the description. I do have, hey Allison, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I do have a poetry collection. Sorry, the glare. I have a poetry collection that is available on Amazon. So look for this cover, look for this title, These Dry Bones, and you'll be able to have a piece of my journey. I'm somebody who has survived a lot. I have survived a lot of different things, and poetry is the thing that got me through. Poetry is the thing that kept me sane when I felt like I was going to go crazy. Tuning in from Vancouver. Awesome. I love it. I love it. So while I had a whole lot going on, I had no idea that poetry would be an outlet for me. It is a thing that helped me to become. So I'm going to share some pieces. I feel like with the theme being metamorphosis, with the theme being all about, that process that a butterfly goes through from caterpillar into the cocoon into becoming that butterfly, I felt like it would be fitting to take this time to share some pieces that were a part of my becoming process that didn't quite make the cut into the book. So I felt like, why not get a little intimate here? Oh, which way should I lean? If I lean this way. So that is a new painting of mine that I just created. And if you stay in touch with me, we'll be able to share that out to you. So let's see. I'm going to share a few pieces that are not in the poetry collection, but then also some things that I feel like fit well within what the metamorphosis theme is. So this first poem, it doesn't really have a title, it just has a date. So I wrote this on April 7th. I'm on a quest for peace of mind, though it feels like I only have a piece of my mind. The rest is trapped in different stages, various places from distant times, familiar strangers, carrying parts of me, but I want all of my pieces back. The parts I gave away too soon, thinking it would make them love me. all while making me hate myself. Yeah, that's that poem. Clearly, I was in a state where I was not one who, I had a lot of self hate, a lot of anger with myself because of the things that I've survived. Trigger warning, my childhood was rough. There was some abuse there. There was a lot of inappropriate activities. I'll just put it like that. I don't know how, certain platforms get when you talk about certain things, but we'll put it like that. There were older people who took advantage of my youth, took advantage of my innocence, and took things from me that should never have been taken. And as a result of that, I lost all sense of boundaries and what that means and what that looks like. So that's where you see that line where it says, the parts I gave away too soon, thinking it would make them love me, all while making me hate myself. Like, Vanja. Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah. I just, some platforms get crazy when you say certain things. So, but yeah, there was some abuse. There was some sexual abuse, and it it took a toll on my self-esteem mostly. And that was one of the things that got hit the hardest, even though I, you know, I did a lot of things that made it look like the self-esteem was there. It wasn't. I played varsity sports. I did a whole lot of activities, but I was not okay. Let's see. What else do I want to share? I'm going to share this piece here. So not only do I have that aspect of, I can't even imagine, and I'm always amazed by the strength of survivors. Oh, thank you, Cassie. Yeah, it's crazy. It's tough. So my issues with myself were very layered, because not only did I have all of that internal stuff going on where the boy who lived in my apartment complex that was abusing me saved me from another boy in the complex who tried to, take from me. And that really skewed my thought process on interactions with boys and how things are supposed to be. Because, by the way, all of this happened before I was 11 years old. So it just, yeah, threw off my whole dynamic of everything of what I thought was supposed to be. And then on top of that, I am the child of two immigrant parents. So I had a whole lot going on with being bullied and being called all different kind of names for just being the child of two immigrant parents. And when Black Panther came out, it was so crazy to see all the things that I got made fun of as a kid. Like, now it's popular. Now it's cool to be African and all the things. And it was just like, really? Really? That's what we're doing these days? I mean, I'm here for it. I love it. But there was still a little in my heart, because I remember all the words, all the things that were said to pierce me, right? But I did write this piece, and this piece came in a time where I was embracing my culture and no longer being ashamed of who I was and where I come from. So this piece is called Am I black enough for you? Amesiere. Bawefene. Good morning. It's good to me I don't have to mourn the thought of ancestors. But I often wonder about my black brothers and sisters here in these divided states, whose histories have almost been forgotten. So they only listen to his story, forgetting that history books are written by those in power. But we are a people of griots, whose stories have been passed down from one generation to the next. So they thought if they could take away our fathers, our stories would be forgotten. If they sexualized our dips and curves, we would forget the crowns we once wore. In some ways, it seems to have worked because our women would rather be identified as a bad bee and our men fight over property they are yet to hold the deed for. I say our because you are my people. But I'm feeling left out like Cinderella. My carriage of identifying with you turned pumpkin when you said I don't count as real black. California grown, born and raised, I am the Adyaha, the first girl. The Bible teaches me that the first shall be last, so maybe that's why I'm always the last pick. Always seem to get the short end of the stick. African booty scratcher. They called me that. Made me ashamed of these hips. But are we not the same? I just happen to be able to identify the exact country from which my ancestors came. While you tell me I'm not black enough, they include me in your group. Willie Lynch still got us worrying about the dark and the light. We are the same. Let's allow the melanin to unite us. Let it ignite us to come together and create the change so we can tell stories to the next generation of storytellers. And that's that poem. Yeah, there were times where I was told that I wasn't real black, and whatever that means, I don't know, but that's oh, Cassie. Thank you, Gemma. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to be kind of excluded from the group. Like, I don't know how else to put it, but it was interesting to, be given that label. Yeah, there's so many things that can unite us. I hate for us to just always divide and divide and divide. It's terrible. Let's see. What's another piece that I can share that deals with becoming? Because let's crack open the book. Let's crack open the book. I'm gonna try and share one that I have not shared previously on the live. I have not shared this piece before, I don't think. So we're gonna go with this piece called Self-Esteem. And this comes from a section in my collection where it's kind of like I'm having these conversations with God and he is talking back to me. So this poem is actually in the section called God Speaks. Oh, Thank you, Banja. Okay. You guys always warm my heart with your comments when I get on here. Okay. Self-esteem. I just want to feel like I'm somewhere I belong. Didn't you know you were fearfully and wonderfully made? I never intended you to be like the rest. I created you for my purpose and will. In my eyes, you are my earthly treasure, as rare as a pearl from the depths of the sea. But when I look in the mirror, that's not what I see. I don't see jewels, I see dust. Nothing on this cursed earth. I know all I do is fuss, but Lord, it's a must. Make me love what I see when my reflection looks back at me. When you begin to understand that I hold you in the palm of my hand, I formed you in my image and my likeness. When you seek and find me, that's when you will see exactly who I created you to be. And that's that poem. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Is it Gemma? Am I saying that right? I hope I'm saying that right. Awesome. Okay, I am saying it right. Ooh, here's a good one. So apparently I wrote this on February 17th. This is like some years ago, but it was on February 17th. I think I was trying like some challenge where I would write something every day. Um, so these don't have titles. They have a date on them. Where is the start of a circle? Where does a circle find its end? Infinite, unbounded love, represented by a symbol that continues eternally, not stopping, not starting, just existing. And that's that poem. Yes, there are, let me see. We got a couple minutes left. Not stopping, not starting, just existing. Yes. I feel like that's us when we unite. Sometimes we can just be in this space, especially, after surviving so many things. Like, we don't have to take or we don't take enough moments to rest and like pause and just be. We're always trying to start and move to the next thing and move to the next thing and move to the next thing. But really we need moments to become. Like, you don't become without stopping to be still. You don't become without having that moment in the cocoon. You have to take that time. You have to be in that space. And that's where the transformation happens. And sometimes it's scary because a cocoon is dark. There's no light in there. It's a dark space. And that's okay. When seeds get planted, they have to get buried. They get covered by the dirt. if you're covered by the dirt, it's dark. Healing it's not always fuzzy and shiny. Sometimes healing is dark. Thank you. It's really important that we pause and we take time. I don't think I've done this one before. Oh, thanks for subbing, Jennifer. All right. I don't think I've done this before, so I'm going to do this poem called Faceless Generation. I can't recognize me. I'm standing in front of this foggy mirror called my life, trying to make out the picture. But all I can see is the outline of the body they all talked about, the pigment everyone said they could do without, and my markings at my attempts to be just like the rest of them. Yet, somewhere between trying to accentuate my legs and my waist, I lost my face. See, I come from a faceless generation where the 18-inch weave flowed down to the apple bottoms of a iced out shawty with popping lips and thick hips. I come from the generation where homies come before hoes and niggas ain't worth spit, yet legs stay wide open doing splits and turning tricks. I come from the generation where Brenda's still having babies and everybody thinks he's got the magic stick. We've got pimped out rides and diamonds in our teeth. Everybody want to stay flossing, but morality takes a back seat because that type of stuff doesn't happen to we. That's just the type of stuff they put on the TV screen to try and scare us out of living free. Until one day, you get a knock on the door from reality and you're forced to take a look at your catastrophe. You see that dumb kid on the TV screen and you say, nah, man, that ain't me. And denial grows and grows like a wildfire in the summer heat. Blissful ignorance has become our main retreat. And we cover it with the latest trends. And we can say, I can do everything that the world does and still claim Jesus as my friend. But no, in order for that to happen, we would have to pretend that the scriptures doesn't say to make yourself a friend of the world is to become an enemy of God. So I find it rather odd that we are here in this identity crisis. We are stuck on Facebook, scrolling for likes, when we need to put our face in one of those 66 books and look at the image we are supposed to portray. We would know that we were fearfully and wonderfully made if we would look in the proper book. However, it's not the one that we want to look in. And if we don't, we will be a generation lost. We will be much like I was, stuck in front of small screens, trying to find a picture. But all we can see is the outline of the body they all talk about, the pigment everyone said they could do without, and our markings and our attempts to be just like the rest of them. Somewhere between trying to accentuate our legs and our waist, we lost our face. And that's that poem. Yes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. I really appreciate you guys, all of your comments, all the things. It really, really, really warms my heart and it warms my spirit. You guys are so amazing all the time. You always give me so much love. That one took you on a ride. I love it. Yes, I tried to, mix it up a bit and share some things with y'all that I have not shared before. on the live stream. Please do check out my book. It is on Amazon, so feel free to, click on the link in the description and grab a copy for yourself. And you'll get to know even more about my story. It's a wild ride, y'all. I promise you, like, my life is an adventure, really. It really is. And I'm here for the ride. Hopefully you guys come along the ride with me. I'm here for it. I would love to stay in contact with you all. Find me on social media. My Instagram, I am Esty Marie on all platforms. So, please, let's connect. Let's keep in touch. I'd love to stay connected with you all. I do host like writing workshops, and I host different spaces to heal with art. Art is a very big part of my healing process, my healing journey, and I love to be able to share that with people. So please stay connected with me so you can see what my next workshop is, and we could, journey together some more. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think that is my time. Okay, wait, but before I go, I'm gonna give y'all one more poem because this one, I need y'all to leave on this note, okay? So this poem is called Promise Me, okay? Out of all the noteworthy mistakes you've made, promise me you'll remember how much I adore you. The way you lean your head to the right when fishing for memories in the oceans of thought of your mind. How you awkwardly laugh when you're unsure what to do. The way you manage to keep a smile on your face when it seems like the entire world is imploding. Promise me you'll remember no one else can leave your fingerprints on this world. Firmly grab a hold of as many hearts as you can and mark them with the essence of your love. Unconditional. Promise me you'll remember. All right. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so awesome, and I truly, truly, truly love all of you here at IMO. Thank you, Vanja. I really, really love being able to share with you guys in these pieces. I love it. I love it. So, thank you. Thank you. Have an amazing, amazing holiday. I don't know if like Thanksgiving is a thing in other countries, but yeah. Happy holidays. That's what I'll say. There we go. Happy holidays. That's the safest way to put that. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next series. All right. Bye. All right, YouTube. You got a little sneak peek into the live stream on IMO Live. Thanks for tuning in. I will leave this up for a bit of a for a replay, I guess. Yeah. So thank you guys, and I'm outro for now. Bye.